It is forbidden to have lunch at Patisserie Valerie. It is forbidden.
Hello everyone, I'm Rich.
And I'm driving.
And he's driving. And this is our driving versus. And this is our new camera. The S... No, not the S.
No, that was the old one.
That was the old one. This is the Canon M3. And we're taking it on a test drive to York, which is James's home city. And also where we're getting married in a few months. So yeah, it's a bit confusing. It took us a few minutes to find out how to turn the recording function on.
The thing is, it's quite similar to my... it's like a hybrid between the S95 and my Mark III. So there's a familiarity there, but everything's just weird.
Yeah.
So...
But the great thing is this has this little screen at the above the camera, and we can actually see what we're filming. So no more shots like that or like that.
No, there'll still be shots like that.
Yeah, there'll still be like that. Because let's face it, I'm rubbish at this. And image stabilization as well.
Yes.
Oh, good. And yes, image stabilization. So
Canon has them in the lenses.
good. So a bit less bumpy and jerky, I hope. So yeah, we're just taking the motorway now, and
We're on the road to London.
going in the wrong direction. The road from London. But yeah, York's very historic. Seeing as it's like 2,000 years old.
Is York still the most licensed city in the UK for alcohol?
I would not be surprised.
It used to be.
How many?
There was like more licensed premises per square mile than anywhere else in the UK here.
Isn't like there was a pub per day or something?
Yeah. Well, there was like 600 or something licensed premises.
Yeah. I imagine some of them have closed since.
That's the field I used to play in as a kid. Yes. My brother lives up there somewhere. This is the road that floods all the time. Because York is actually historically known for its major flooding problems.
Yeah, there's what's the name of that pub? The Lowther? No.
No, well actually the Lowther does get. But what is it? The King's Arms.
Thought it is. Yeah, every year it gets flooded. Why bother?
Well, he makes enough money. It's the pub that floods. It's tiny. Have you ever been in it?
No, I've sat outside it.
Yeah, because you can't get in it.
Well, no, when I was a kid, we used to come to York all the time, so yeah, I've been sat outside and having a panda pop and I don't know, ice pop or something, but...
They're the same things.
I don't know, panda pops, those little fizzy pop drinks.
Oh yeah, those
I'm
things.
thinking of like an ice, Mr. Freezy or something.
And that's something you'll see a lot of in York. Churches. Endless churches.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
Students as well.
Yes. Oh, today's drive to York is actually also sponsored by Hanson.
Oh yeah, I just realised music's playing.
Yeah.
Hello, Zach and Isaac and the other one who's now a camera. Taylor! Hello, Taylor. The pretty one.
Taylor, the one that all... When Unbox got released, everybody went mad for Taylor at my school.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say, but it was like 12, but then you'd have been like 6, so yeah. Fair enough.
They're the same age as me.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh. Why I'm old. I think I was like 18 when that song came out.
The York Army Garrison.
Which you probably can't film due to security reasons. But there it is.
The NYPD coming up.
The what?
The NYPD.
It's the NYPD.
North Yorkshire Police Department.
Oh, please tell me they don't call themselves that.
No, but everybody else calls the NYPD.
The NYPD. That's fantastic. So we're on a mission to find one of the 3 places in York you can park for free without either living here or paying an extortion to something. this traditional terrace.
Welcome to the streets of York.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Okay, so on your left and on your right, you will see student housing.
Yes.
Lots and lots of student housing.
Anyway, we're here.
We're going to get out the car now.
Yes.
So.
See a bit.
Yeah.
See if I can find the off button.
So, we're here. This is where I used to work. Like, behind those doors. Huh. I haven't seen this for years. I don't know if you can see it anymore. But yeah, that's where I used to work. It was just like a little Saturday job type thing. And basically used to clean up beer lines. Not really do anything. So.
You made an occasional sandwich.
Huh?
You made an occasional sandwich.
Yeah.
I think I had one once.
I had some great friends here. To be honest, Ruth is probably watching this. So hi Ruth. Oh, we're actually entering York now, Rich.
City walls.
The York City walls.
Not very well guarded anymore.
But you can walk them. Oh, did you see the new horrible logo for the city walls?
What?
It's like somebody's just kind of gone on to paint.
That's terrible.
Okay, so this is actually, allegedly, where Dick Turpin is buried. Just there, on that grave. That's apparently Dick Turpin's grave. I actually didn't know that.
Really?
Until we watched Most Haunted.
That's really funny. That's true, we did used to walk past here all the time. When I was a kid, I thought it was fictitious. No, well, there used to be a TV series on when I was young, starring that guy from Me and My Girl. I'll have to look it up and find out. But yeah, he played Dick Turpin, and I just thought it was a character off telly. And then it turns out it was real. Anyway, that's the River Ouse, which is probably the worst name I've ever heard for a river. However, this building over here, if you've ever played a medieval RPG, and you end up having to hand in quests, this is where you do it, because this is the Merchant Adventurers Guild Hall. Guild Hall. But seriously, Merchant Adventurer, what the hell?
The funny thing is, we actually looked at this place to get married.
We did, yeah.
Until we found out that you were not allowed a single drop of alcohol in there.
Allegedly the most haunted pub in the UK.
So this is the shortest street in York with the longest name, I seem to remember, but I can't actually see a sign that tells you the name of the... That's it. That's the name of the street, Whip-ma-whop-ma-gate.
Whip-ma-whop-ma-gate. Which means what exactly in normal English?
And the street ends there. Shortest street, longest name. There you go. Bit of a factoid.
I also love the fact that that's number 1.5. I mean, that's some Harry Potter stuff right there.
Well, that's 1A.
Then where's 1?
Then where's 1? Okay.
Yeah, some very, very expensive looking shops in this place.
Well, it's going to be, I think this is, because it's like the most famous street.
Yeah.
I think everyone wants to be on here because everyone comes down here.
I really hope this dead cat's working because this wind is going straight up the street and right in my nostrils. Oh, it's 10 o'clock, judging by the pealing bells. You know when you walk around a corner and see something amazing and it just boggles the imagination? Check this out. There's a Toy Master.
Disney's open. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. If you can't get to the parks, the Disney store will have to do.
Oh, I tell you what, I'd love one of them. You know, from Moana.
The chicken.
Not the chicken.
Oh, the coconut things.
Oh my god! Oh my god, you get 3!
How many are there?
Is it 3 times the price?
That's much too fast. A bit more slowly, if you will.
Okay, so this is the size that Richard wants to get down to. All that size.
Oh my god, why isn't this an adult size? That is so cute. So excited. It smells so good.
Okay, if you actually want to get a bubble bath, like bath bomb, that is amazing. Get that. It makes your bath look like you're swimming in the solar system.
It is beautiful. It really is.
Absolutely stunning.
I seem to remember Daddy-O smelling really nice.
It smells like Palmer Violets.
Oh my god, it does.
Okay, we've got Daddy-O. Let's get some Daddy-O.
Boom.
Yeah, Daddy-O.
Now on to Palmer Violets as well.
So, Lush is done, so we're actually heading on our way now over to
Castle Museum.
Castle Museum. So, but hopefully, she was just telling us about a vloggers event.
Yes.
For Lush and York, they're just doing like a complete refit. So hopefully, we might. Please, Lush, let us in. If you see this, we're on brand. Everyone lives in castles.
We just long for a bungalow.
But our castle is coming up, kind of. I think because we're getting married here, we have to claim this as our own.
Okay.
That is. What is that? But yeah, everyone in York lives up there. A really big castle. So we all just kind of crawl in every night. It's like Hogwarts up there. Mixed with the TARDIS. I've just realised, Rich, we'd never be able to storm the castle.
Oh.
Because there is a sign telling us to keep off. Okay, so this is where the wedding will be. In here. Well, actually, this doesn't do it justice because when you actually get inside, it is amazing.
Okay, we're in.
So we are actually getting married through there, but it's actually the end of the tour.
Yes. Anyway, so the plan is come in the entrance, have a drink, wander in there, married, and then while they're resetting the room, people are free to explore the museum. Or in my dad's case, because he can't handle these stairs, he's going to stand in a corner and keep out of the way. Just your typical British living room.
That's actually where we're getting married. Right down there.
On the cobbles.
On the cobbles, that's our marriage venue. So, this is where we're getting married.
Yeah, it does smell possibly. It is a good one.
So it's this street where we're getting married?
Probably there. I assume the house is stone.
I forgot how much it smells.
Well, I'll have the beautiful smell of sausage rolls and scratch eggs and sandwiches. And stale alcohol.
Milady.
Oh yeah, that kind of weirdly suits me. Let's go.
Dementors.
This is the scene where Emma Watson doesn't play Hermione. So anyway, we've just come out of the World War I exhibit, and I am so depressed now. I mean, kind of the point, but
at least we're here, ready, primed location for the show that's about to come on.
I'm looking forward to this. Anyway, it's going to be today. Sorry, what?
Can we not get married on this street? A pub and a drink would be really good right now.
Some of that is food as well.
Yeah. I love the smell of prison exhibits.
One more noise from you. You'll not walk for a week. And you...
I'm sorry.
The jailer says he's the gap at the time. His side. Where's I?
What happens in prison stays in prison.
That's in a night out, isn't it?
Done in the Castle Museum at least. So, actually, we just learned it in the Castle Museum that all this car park used to be prison.
Yeah. And even even Clifford's Tower was part of the prison.
Yeah. We're done.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been a very long, very tiring day. I hope you enjoyed York. Well, a very small part of York.
Yeah.
So, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.